Before I'll begin of this video, I'll be playing the Railroad Adventures of Rose Scale. It was created by Craft Past, and probably that I'm not very sure, Roblox has added for a strict age restriction update has been completely for around here that turned anything into one. I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for like those things. If I'm gonna be closing all the way for look around here, this is not actually going to be at least. The age restriction update has finally already last month that we already seen for this thing as well. And since about 3 days ago, it was rolling around for the new safety concerns about here since Roblox was sued. It was created by September 11, 2023, and then all the way throughout for July 11th, 2025. So I can't able to get for round for money as well, as I'm gonna be playing Roblox today. You'll see the chat filter has been removed successfully, and which is absolutely it's not going to be here for like this. You need an age verification to get around to start your racing career and anything what it goes. Community for like those things won't be absolutely gonna be access anything as well. As you can see the chat, like anything as well, it's already night before some sort of like the dawn of the morning as well, so it's gonna be closing all the way for around the night as well. So if I gotta be playing for around here, as I started around here for to do this as well, so I cannot believe that the chat is still being using for a little bit for one thing. That hopefully that chat will be removed as well. If I gotta be saying for around here at least, unfortunately this is actually that you can going to get a cause. So I'm not gonna be saying whatever that I just tried to say around here. But before this, I am absolutely 19 years old for playing this game. I can't actually going to be spawning anywhere as well, so I'll be doing the tutorial later as well. So I definitely going to be playing this game later at all times, but I won't be exactly that I just try to do this as by the way. So as I'll see, I just already recorded as well, but I definitely going to be seeing my files. So looks like the world page is like anything as well. The world office is absolutely going to fail for a little bit for one thing as well. It's been for one thing as well on April 4th of 2024, and it was probably nothing last issued as well. I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for exactly one thing as well. So I probably over age. I'm 19 years old right now, so this is actually back in the CDC as well. So I'm still actually using for this computer as anyways as well. So I definitely still beyond of this for the Canada Day as well. So I already said around here that I just made for this event. It was probably 2 months ago or not. I definitely, it was probably 2 months ago that I just already seen this, and including 4th of July. So this is absolutely what I just going to be saying for, unless I have to remove everything I done that I just actually going to be saying this. So I'll still gonna be keeping on one until October 14. So I definitely going to be still. I just get rid of my projects and anything for itself for one here to do so. And now I won't be able to be playing like anything as well. And I still refuse to upload my projects. That caused that after the final months as well, to be established the channel history, that completely deleting your video could be for some sort of like this. Demonetized videos could be actually deleted fast, which includes unverified videos like these. This could be actually going to be exist as well, and you might actually seeing this shocking thing, because the truth is my channel's videos could be completely removed anywhere for it goes. I cannot believe that I might gonna be inaccessible for this strategy around here, I didn't have anything as well, and especially I still have any passport whatsoever. And because around here for like anything to apply for monetization, because I still can't like anything as well, because still refuse to edit my projects or something like this, which is I can't absolutely trying to do this as well, still refused forever. But I'm probably sure that I'll be editing to be in response fast before it's gonna be too late. And so that I already talk about for this situation as well. And now we're right here to Cookies of Darkness Comic Studio. So I bet that is absolutely going to be for some sort of the members of the villains, like anything for itself. And that includes for something as well, like the Cult of the Lamb followers, like anything for itself. These items and anything as well, as the members of those dark things could be for one of those things. So currently at the Cookies of the Darkness comic, like anything as well, the team of the Cookies of the Darkness would be probably such a standard. The leader of the darkness could be Satan Cookie, but not like this thing as well, because this is never to be exist in Comic Studio or in the franchise. So definitely that should be Dark Enchantress Cookie. So even more formal like those things, for her little buddy as well, for something as well, could be Matcha Cookie. Other Cookies of Darkness around here that they joined was Poison Mushroom Cookie, Liquor Cookie, Pomegranate Cookie, and Dark Choco Cookie. But now he left the dark, like these things as well. He left dark things whenever it is for some kind of Cookies of Darkness. He returns to Dark Cacao Kingdom to reunite his family and becoming the king of Dark Cacao like this. So Dark Choco Cookie was no longer exist, that completely removed. And this could be for Dark Enchantress' daughter, Red Velvet Cookie, and so that Affogato kicked out of Dark Cacao and joining the Cookies of Darkness, and that will be including as this. The butter pie, like these things as well, I didn't mention to know about for something as well, because the backgrounds have just completely appeared for something else. You know that Butter Roll Cookie have already joined in the Cookies of Darkness, so am I, that I'm not very sure. There must be the scientists as well, so there are pretty a lot to say that there must be a little bit more. Including this big, monstrous, muscle hound dog over here. And especially like those two, they have joining the Cookies of Darkness, and that includes Earl Grey Cookie. I cannot believe, I thought he was a good guy. I know that this isn't going to be for exactly how it is, because how did they try to do this for a little bit for first time as well? But that includes Lobster Cookie. So the more stuff it's actually going to be meant to be as well, there must be for some kinds of enemies, power-ups, and for some kind of like these. So overall, there must be a little bit more, and for some kind of like these things as well. There's swords and magical weapons like themselves. It was not just like Finn's sword. This is Earl Grey's effects, like the buddies as well. There's Licorice's minions that he eventually tried to summon as well for some kind of souls. So there must be Chess Choco Cookies powered like those things as well for some kind of buddies as well. Chess Choco Cookies enemies could be for literally like that. So, and finally, there must be Lobster Cookies placed around here, and especially like the Abyss Monoroch, like those things. The relics like these could be a cup, and for some kind of papers, like anything is like mirrors, and a little bit more such as pets, and it definitely had pets like these, and some kinds of things and other kinds of probably like these that would be necessary as well. And the thought bubbles, cake hounds, and monster hounds like these, and especially like anything that goes, and some other kinds of places like the vehicles, including like the towers, and especially about the Tower of Sweet Chaos that haven't existed around here yet. My mouth is choking up, and I sense that there must be for more effects like these. As of the Licorice minions, there must be absolutely like any about for these monsters as well. He summoned a Liquor Lake monster that is absolutely going to sabotage to destroy the walls of Dark Cacao Kingdom. So even though there is more from Dark Enchantress magic effects, especially pomegranate effects like these, Earl Grey effects like the little minions, and anything for itself like for some kind of dish, and even they doing to clean up for like anything else. There's poison mushrooms, like actually for the explosion effects. There's lobster effects around here. There's just Choco's effects. And finally, matcha cookies effects for around here for like here's something. And finally, the backgrounds, like anything, is going to be the same as the oven break and the kingdom. We thought this is actually going to be for around here. The first thing is the dangerous exchange, but I'm not going to be definitely sure that this could be truly necessary as well for a round of these cookies. And so, I'm not very sure that these cookies have been kicked out of the hotel. I'm not very sure that Earl Grey cookie wasn't actually going to be pretty necessary about here. So, I never felt that this is actually going to be the cookies of darkness. I have already seen the cutscenes around here a while ago. And then there's the Tower of Sweet Chaos, and that must be the same like this as the Pomegranate Village. And there is a little bit more, as you can see the eyeball over here. And there's the Bad Force stage, and probably like the final battle stage. That must be a dining area, and probably like anything as well. And such as the revenge like anything as well. Could probably that we didn't know around here. So there's a little bit more about the situation. So looks like it's going to be for perhaps that there must be for a little bit amount of those things. There's transparent background that I just already seen this. There's sea monsters everywhere. And looks like there must not going to be anything as well. I never totally seen for those beasts. They're gonna catch you up. And finally, there must be for other kinds of images as well that I just already seen this from last time. So this is actually going to be taking over for themselves as well. Comic dubs. I really don't think this isn't going to be for exactly what I just guessed. So this is perhaps like anything for around in the Cookies of Darkness. But there are no 7-minute sprites everywhere. And especially, I might gonna be adding for something as well. Unlike Doom or any kinds of other stuff. I use crossovers that I just eventually added characters like Ultra Kill, but only the backgrounds, including for Minecraft. So even though that turns out everywhere could be from the cult followers are in hell. So one follower is actually went down to straight down to something else for something in the Tower of Sweet Chaos. So all the way down into the throne. But I didn't eventually edit a king over here for somewhere else. So I'm gonna be trying to edit for Ultra Kill as well. Yes, this is going to be that I did the wrong word, that I just actually going to be using this. So beyond that, we're going to be added something like the V2. So even though that is not that much as well by using the idol, so I'm just gonna be using the mannequin. So this wouldn't be for more scary than I not gonna be believing this. So the mannequin is gonna be staying right over here in front of the cult member or the cult follower that I just never mentioned around here. So I'll be added for some kind of strays, and not even for some other kinds of this guy as well. So this could be for the ultra kill person as well. So I definitely never seen this yet. So I would be able to be added somewhere as possible. So I'm gonna be using for somewhere over else is the king of crazy king as well. So I'm not very sure. This could be the V2 that we slightly having a gun over here. So this will be exactly how the leader is going to be. So I'm not very sure this isn't going to be for exactly as well. So what about for some kind of leader in the cult of the lamb? So I definitely not believe that I just probably seen this either. So I wouldn't believe that this is probably could be the leader of himself. So I just actually put around him as well, and then the background suddenly a little bit move. So I'm just gonna be making the size is a little bit big, and that's it. So that will be probably that we're gonna end up this video for this time as well. Looks like there's the one who waits was absolutely coming to get someone. I never believed this is actually so much followers around in hell around here this. So that will be the end of this video. If you're going to be searching for this thing as well, and I probably think the link is going to be in description. If you weren't a bad guy, if you're over 18 years of old, or like the older age as well. So all age of 13s might actually gonna be viewing this, but you can't actually go into search on the Ultra Kill and Cult of the Lamb by using the studio crossover searches. So thanks for watching, for your support, and I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and comic studio users all later.